Welcome on into the Rock and Refuel Recruiting Roundup. He's Jason Jewell. I'm Jordan Ham. We're going over everything recruiting related in the state of Arizona. And Jason, a light week in terms of offers, but we've seen over the past months that Syracuse has really made a concerted effort offering some guys in the state. Jake Smith, a commitment from Jawar Jordan, Cade Bennett. Now we have Zach Bowers over at Chandler picking up an offer.
Yeah, a 2019 linebacker from Chandler High School, one of the most recruited juniors in the state of Arizona and arguably the top linebacker in the state, gets that offer from Syracuse. Other offers include Oregon State and Nevada. 6'1", 215. He's a guy that's missed some time this year, but he's the leader of that defense, has 49 tackles so far this year, and we're going to see him play Pinnacle High School this week in the playoffs.
Speaking of schools that come into Arizona quite a bit and offer players, San Diego has come in and offered Luke Donovan over at Desert Mountain.
Yeah, so Donovan is a safety, 6'1", 185 pounds, has 79 tackles and 2 interceptions this year. First Division I offer for Donovan, and he's the third player at Desert Mountain to receive a Division I offer, if you include Braden Narvison, the kicker, who's committed to Iowa State, and Josh Walker, who has an offer from UC Davis and from Navy.
Kenny Churchwell, one of the top players in the state, one of the best guys in the secondary, narrows his list down to a top 5, and it's pretty Pac-12 heavy.
Yeah, 4 Pac-12 schools and Hawaii. So you talk about Cal, ASU, U of A, and Utah, and Hawaii are the top 5 for Churchwell. I love Churchwell. He's a guy that's versatile. He's a big hitter, could grow into and be a linebacker at the next level. He's obviously one of the most recruited players in the state with a top 5 that includes 4 Pac-12 schools.
As we shift gears to the high school football playoffs now, we'll stay with Mountain Point. They take on Highland in the second round. This was a very good game in the regular season, 14-13. I think Mountain Point might have the best secondary in the entire state, and they're going to have to limit a very good run game that Highland has, so should be a good one. Who else is jumping out to you in 6A?
So, last week we saw Westview, and they upset Desert Ridge in the first round as a 15 seed. They're going to take on Red Mountain, who is a 7 seed. You look at Westview, one of the best programs, on the west side. You look at what Jeff Bowen did, over there, and then Joe Parker took over. Now they're gone, and Nick Gertz is doing a great job over at Westview. They need to shut down Lance Lawson, so I know all their focus is going to be, trying to shut down the dynamic playmaker over there at Red Mountain. So could be another very good game.
This is the first quarterfinal home game for Red Mountain in a decade, so that's going to be a pretty good one. Also on this list, we have Hamilton and Perry, the shootout from earlier this year, 65-63. Brock Purdy was able to escape with that win, but Tyler Shuck had a great showing, as did Jawar Jordan. Anticipating a lot of points in this one as well.
Well, I might get a lot of points in the game that I'm probably going to go to Chandler and Pinnacle. That game went to overtime last year. You're going to see 2 of the top junior quarterbacks in the state. It was Spencer Rattler from Pinnacle, who's committed to Oklahoma, and Jacob Conover from Chandler, who's got multiple offers, including one from Alabama. So I expect another shootout in that game and another close one.
A lot of really good stuff coming through with the high school football playoffs. And don't forget, in the next couple of weeks, there's the early signing day. This is about 5 or 6 weeks away. So keep it here on the Rock and Refuel Recruiting Roundup for all of those updates on Sports 360 AZ.